All right, this time we're going to perform a sequence that includes a reflection. The same rules apply. The first thing you always want to start with is some sort of translation that will at least get a vertex onto a vertex, or in this case it looks like we might be able to get a line onto a line. Okay, so take your patty paper, copy your original image including the points. And just like the original or the first image that we did, you want to look for a way to map some part of the original onto the image. In, like I said, this case, it looks like we might be able to get a line onto a line. So we're going to make a translation so we can get line segment BC onto line segment B prime C prime. So we could make a vector from C to C prime, or a vector from B to B prime. And just to be different from the other problem, we'll make a translation from along vector B, B prime. So let's list that out. Translation of triangle ABC, and because that's the triangle I'm moving, that's the triangle I name. If I were moving A prime, B prime, C prime the other way, I would say translation of triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. But that's not the one we're moving. We're moving the original. And we're going to move it along vector B, B prime. Move so you can see. And then make that vector on your drawing. All right, so we're going to lay our patty paper back on the original, and we're going to make that translation along that vector. Okay, and then it looks like we've mapped line segment BC on top of B prime, C prime. Okay, so does it make sense to make a rotation here? No, there's no reason to make a rotation here because we have two sides that are matched up. So in this sequence, we're not going to have a rotation. We're going to have a reflection over line segment BC. So let's list out that second step. Reflection of triangle ABC over, and you have to make sure you name the line of reflection. We're going to make it over line segment BC. Okay. So you want to lay your patty paper back over the original. We're back. We've done our translation. And remember that when you do a flip, when you do a reflection, you're getting the original to flip over that line. Okay, so then you would lift your patty paper, flip it over that line, making sure that line segment lines up since it's the line of reflection. And you'll notice that point A has mapped onto A prime, B onto B prime, and C onto C prime. So we are finished with our sequence of transformations, sequence of motions.